Greenbrier Stadium at Yorktown High School. Hello again, everyone. Here is a great battle of Arlington County rivals. Afshin Banab, Michael Shea. It is Wakefield in Yorktown, and it all begins, Michael, with M.J. Stewart and the Yorktown Patriots. It's all on his back again, one of the leaders in touchdowns in the DMV, also yards in the district area.
And he's going without his usual quarterback tonight, William Roebuck, who's out with an injured foot. Joe McBride, who's seen some action at quarterback already, will be stepping up to take the snaps.
Right. It's a battle of the backup quarterbacks, if you will. Riley Wilson was the backup last year at Yorktown. Now he is over at Wakefield. And there's another interesting person at Wakefield, Michael.
There is. Coach Wayne Hogwood.
Right.
I mean, these two teams don't just share Arlington County. They share a lot of history with each other. Bruce Hansen started out many years ago now as the Wakefield head coach. Wayne Hogwood was a defensive coordinator over here at Yorktown for about 4 years before jumping over to Wakefield this season to take over the head coaching position.
And now he's over there, so I know that there's special meaning in this game. It's their first matchup against each other.
Right,
Bruce Hansen
right.
and Wayne Hogwood. They have a tremendous amount of admiration and appreciation for one another. And this will be an interesting matchup for sure. Yorktown comes into this game at 5-1. They currently ride a 4-game winning streak. As you see, the coin toss, the Patriots come into this game barely getting by the Hayfield Hawks 19-14 in what was definitely a wet and sloppy game. So there's no doubt about that. You will see a heavy dose of M.J. Stewart tonight. No doubt about it.
Right. Yeah, I think, whatever happens in this game, this is the kind of game coaches savor. They get a chance to go up against guys they have a lot of respect for, they know very well. I mean, obviously, Hogwood knows the Yorktown defense. He used to run it until this year.
Yeah, he did. So we'll probably see a lot of what he implemented here at Yorktown exactly over there on the opposite side at Wakefield. And the Wakefield Warriors kick off. The Patriots will receive. Looking for a nice Arlington County matchup, and the weather is nice. It's really good football weather finally in October after we went through a heat wave and then a lot of rain.
Right. Maybe a little too cool for some of these fans in the stands, but the players love playing this kind of weather.
All right, Parker Dean and Tavon Brown deep to receive this kick. Ryan Alston now. Here is a slow roller. It's finally picked up right at about the 15-yard line. Nice move right up the middle. Gets close to the 40. And Yorktown will start off in good field position. I think they're going to call it the 37-yard line where they'll take over at 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's excellent field position for them to start. But now Wakefield gets to find out what they can do on defense.
As Michael mentioned at the outset, Joe McBride in at quarterback for Yorktown. William Roebuck out with an injury. The single setback with him is M.J. Stewart. He's going to stay back and look to block. McBride going up, finds a receiver wide open, and it's incomplete. He dropped it.
That looked like it would have been a breakaway if he'd gotten that catch.
That's right. Eric Starr couldn't get it. The 6'2", 180-pound senior. He's one of those taller receivers, and McBride right from the outset took advantage of his height.
And let's check out the replay. McBride back for the snap. There you see he's pretty far ahead of his defender, but couldn't hold on to the ball.
All right, 2nd down 10, ball at the 37. Out of the gun once again, here's McBride. This time the handoff to Stewart. He gets pummeled in the backfield by a host of Wakefield Warriors. And he lost maybe 2 yards on that play.
He's probably not going to do that too often tonight, but good stop by Wakefield.
Yeah. We'll credit the whole Wakefield defense on that one. So this will be 3rd down and long. We'll call it about 12, 13 yards. 3rd and 13, we'll call it. The Patriots finish the season at home against Chantilly, at Mount Vernon, and of course, the finale here at Greenbrier Stadium against Washington Lee. There's Stewart this time on the left side. He finds a little hole, gets some of that yardage back, crosses the 40, dives over the 40-yard line.
Good
to
dive.
about the 42, yeah.
Good extra effort by Stewart on that
That's
play.
right. The line tripped him. So Yorktown now will have to punt on a 4th down situation.
When you come into a game like Yorktown is doing as the favorite, you kind of look at it as a whole game. You want to stay confident. You want to play your game. when you're an underdog like Wakefield, the first quarter matters a lot because every quarter you can stay close to the other team, builds confidence for the next quarter for you, and maybe undermines some of their confidence.
All right, Greco now on the high snap. He is about to punt. Nice punt he just got off. There is a fair catch from Wakefield and Leon Young, so they'll take over. They'll also have decent field position, Michael.
It will be decent field position.
We welcome you back into our broadcast booth. He's Michael Shea. I'm Afshin Banat. Arlington Independent Media's coverage of high school football right here in Arlington County, Yorktown and Wakefield. And we are early on with 10:29 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Wakefield now with possession for the first time.
Right. Yorktown unable to convert to a first down on its first possession, but it got a good punt off.
All right, Riley Wilson here out of the gun with 3 receivers on the left side. Looks over, finds one of them. That is number 85 for Wakefield, Marqual Walton.
Nice pickup, about 5 yards.
Yeah. All right, Tavon Brown on the stop there. Second down and 2. They give him 8 yards on that one.
That was 8 yards.
8 yards on that one. Second down. Once again, out of the gun, Riley Wilson. He's got 2 backs. This one is number 24, Leon Young.
Picks up the first down.
Yes, he does. He picks it up. That is the first down of the game. So Wakefield on the move. 2 plays, 12 yards in total combined yardage. All right, Marcus Boyd, the lone receiver on the right side. He is a tall guy, 6'1", or on the left side, 6'1", 160. But while Riley Wilson goes up to the right, he's got a receiver downfield, and this one is incomplete.
Ran a good pattern, just couldn't quite get the ball into his hands.
That was Marquay Walton. Parker Dean on the coverage there. Walton had him beat by a couple of steps, but like you said, yeah, he just couldn't get there. So this will be 2nd down and 10 for Wakefield.
It'd be interesting to see if they come right back out throwing. If that's their plan, to be aggressive early in the game.
Out of the gun again. So is Riley Wilson. Here he is. 2nd down, 10, ball on the 40. Yorktown showing blitz, and looks like somebody crossed the line. This one will be offsides on the Yorktown D.
That is the easiest yardage any offensive unit ever gets.
The easiest
the penalty
they'll
yards.
take it. 2nd and 5 is so easy. There's so many things you can do with the 2nd and 5.
Right. You've totally got the freedom to want to try a long pass because you're confident in 3rd down you can pick up those 5 yards on the ground.
All right, out of the gun again. Here is the handoff. It looks like it is to Walton, or to Young, I'm sorry. And he gets taken out of bounds quickly. Good tackling.
Very good tackling. Good pursuit. He just couldn't quite turn the corner. He ran out of room.
Jack Storrs took care of him. Nick Jennings helped along the way. 3rd and 5, coming up on the 9-minute mark here in the first quarter. All right, Wilson now has 2 receivers on his right. Out of the gun once again. He's rolling to the right, is number 8. Looks up, finds a receiver. That one is complete. Isaiah Archer.
Beautiful pass. And big lapse on the defensive secondary right then. He was open by a wide margin.
He was. It's about a 14-yard pickup. That was a nice pass.
Let's check a replay on this. Or maybe not. we were headed toward a replay, but we changed our mind. The action is moving too fast for us to show you a replay.
We could have talked slowly or something. All right, Wilson now with the handoff. And that one is to number 45, Chris Robertson.
I like what Wakefield is doing so far. They're coming out, they're playing confidence, they're moving the ball. They had a good defensive stop on the possession. That Yorktown had?
That was a good misdirection play. A nice misdirection play now. So it is 2nd down, 4 yards on that pickup. 2nd and 6, ball on the 36-yard line. Cesar Bonilla now, the receiver on the near side. One on the far side, one on the near. Wilson again. Looks like there may have been somebody moved. And it was for Wakefield, yeah.
First mistake by Wakefield.
So we'll move that one 5 yards. Call it a 2nd and 11 now. And the chance.
That might take out some of the momentum from them, but they got to shake it off and keep making their plays.
All right, Wilson now with the fake. He's rolling out to his right. And that one is incomplete.
Yeah, his intended receiver was pretty well covered, so maybe a little bit of the just do no damage attitude on that throw.
Some of you may notice that some of the numbers, and of course the Y, they all look pretty in pink, Michael, and that is of course because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. The month of October is, and that is how
Very good.
Yes, that is how we're honoring it and supporting it and hoping we can do away with it one day.
Yes.
Yes. And some of the players actually have pink on. Pink socks I see a pink towel around one of the Yorktown players. So you'll see that a little bit tonight and as we go through October. Wilson now with the handoff, the fake, the pitch out. That is Leon Young on the outside. He's got some room. He crosses the 35. See where he's finally taken out of bounds.
Which I don't think is enough for the first down.
No, short for the first down, but it looked like he was going to get it. He was so fast around the corner.
There's the fake.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job by the Yorktown defense in pursuit.
Yes.
Not being fooled by the fake.
Young, the 5'7", 160-pound running back. He's got low center of gravity for sure. And the Patriots on 4th and 2 from the Yorktown 33 are going for it. This time under center is Wilson, and he hands it off. There's a first down and a whole lot more.
Gutsy call, and it paid off for him.
That sure was a gutsy call. Chris Robertson, the big guy. The big man Robertson got the first down there. Noah Gaby on the stop, so it's 1st and 10 now for Wakefield. All right, out of shotgun again. This time he's trying to draw Yorktown offsides as Riley Wilson. There's a misdirection play again, and not much there.
No, the Yorktown line handled that one pretty well.
Jack Storrs now. He led the tackle on that one, so this will be 2nd down and long. Ball right at about the 25-yard line. Yorktown, or Wakefield, threatening early on here. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, their first possession of the game.
They have definitely set the tone of the game.
They do, they have, and they come up confident to the line. And there's Wilson. He's going to unload it across the field. Incomplete. Man, that was close, though. I thought he caught it.
That was close. Great effort by the Wakefield receiver.
Marco Walton. 3rd and 8. Good play. Again, you got to like what Hogwood is doing. He's got the fakes going. He's got a lot of play action. He's got his quarterback, and this seems to be a strength. Riley Wilson rolling out to his right.
Exactly.
I was surprised he kind of threw against the grain, but still, nonetheless, he was able to get the ball out there.
Yeah.
All right, the pitch to Young. He's going to go to the right side. He's trying to turn the corner. He does. Looks like he's going to pick up a hefty bunch of yardage. We'll see if he's close to the first down. It's on the far side. A little hard to tell, but I think he's short.
Yeah, I think he is short, but definitely a good run. And let's check at the replay.
Here it is. I think he actually got taken out of bounds even earlier than we thought, or close to the line. Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there.
So this will be 3rd down with 5:39 to go. There's a holding penalty on Wakefield.
Uh-oh.
Yes. So they're going to move that one back.
Yeah, I think obviously you're frustrated as a Wakefield coach when you see that, but on the other hand, you got to like your team's progress.
Oh,
moving
yeah.
the ball.
Oh, yeah. Like the team's progress. They're taking some time off the clock. All right. 3rd and long now for Wakefield. Yorktown showing blitz. Wilson across the way to number 85, Marqual Walton, but he doesn't really go anywhere.
No. The trio of Patriots brought him down.
And Tavon Brown was right there to tackle him.
Yep. I'm not surprised we're seeing some fakes and different kind of aggressive passing, because Hogwood, when he came in, knew he wanted to get the team back to a lot of fundamentals, but he also wanted to shake things up.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, he's certainly implemented an interesting game plan, and he has not just tonight but throughout the season. And I think he's going to really turn Wakefield's fortunes around, because they've had a lot of misfortune in their history. And here we are now, 4th down and 17, and Wakefield's showing some guts. Let's see if they get the glory. Wilson rolling, going for it, looking up top, incomplete. Let's see. No flags.
No flags, so it'll be a turnover on downs.
Yorktown will take it over. I'm not against that play. I say go for it. You know, might as well.
You're probably not going to get the field goal.
No.
Probably too far for the field goal. No sense in punting.
No.
When I was talking to Coach Hogwood before the game, he said they're going to play hard every down and see what happens. That's sort of what they're doing so far.
That is. They're doing okay with 4:37 to go here in the first quarter. Yorktown now with their 2nd possession of the night.
Still in search of their first down.
McBride. There's the handoff. You know who that is. Do I even need to say it? It's number 6, cutting and going, and he is gone. M.J. Stewart, touchdown, Yorktown. It was going to happen. It was going to happen.
For some reason, I'm thinking the term game changer right now.
There it is.
Here the narrative was Wakefield is looking good, and M.J. Stewart turns it around in one play. Yeah.
67 yards for M.J. Stewart.
And Yorktown is on the board first. It might just have brought the crowd back into the game.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you are correct. All right, here is the point after now.
And is this Charlie Hurst kicking?
I believe it is.
Yeah, Charlie Hurst kicking for the Yorktown Patriots.
Snap good, hold good, kick long enough, high enough, and it is good.
Perfect PAT, 7-0 Patriots.
All right, so now Wakefield down all of a sudden, just like that. I snapped my finger. They're down 7-0 to Yorktown. You really got to love this kid, Michael. I mean, he's amazing to watch. He scores 3 and 4 touchdowns a game.
Right.
He gets close to 200 yards most games. And you know what? We put all the glory on him. We give him all the admiration, right? But you got to give something to the offensive line.
Right.
That offensive line for
definitely.
Yorktown. For 2 years now, since he's, especially actually for 3, when he was a sophomore, he played a lot.
Right.
Blocked so well. They block so well for him, these guys. And I think they love blocking for him, too, and that always helps.
Right. Well, football is always about everybody doing their job, and on that line, everybody's doing their job.
Yeah. All right, Yorktown now. Kicking the ball off. And that is Leon Young. He gets a chunk of yardage off of that.
Good kick, but then a good return.
He gets right around the 32-yard line. Not too shabby. Here's the kickoff again.
Yeah, there's a moment there he might have broken it, but
Yeah.
couldn't quite get out of the trap. So Wakefield is going to take over pretty much where they took over on their first possession.
Yes.
And they had multiple long throws looking for the end zone, came up short, but let's see what they can do now.
All right, Wilson once again now. Out of the gun, looking to his left. Finds Walton, who tipped it up, and it was almost picked off by Parker Dean.
Whew.
Close.
Bad time to develop bouncy hands for the Wakefield receiver.
And that was a good throw. 2nd and 10 now for Wakefield. Ball on the 33. All right, Carlos Bonilla comes out to the near side now. There's Leon Young. Finds a little hole. Crosses the 35, gets right around up to the 38, 39-yard line. So this will be 3rd down. And about 5 with 3:50 and counting here in the first quarter. Good look at the Yorktown crowd. They're pretty quiet right now.
I get the feeling they like the offense a little bit better.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd down and 4. Ball on 39. Wilson, the handoff to Young again. He's going to try to scooch it to the outside. He does, but I think he is short of the 1st down.
Let's see what Wakefield decides to do in this situation.
That's right.
They've shown they're not afraid to try to convert. They're about close to midfield.
Right. This time it's a little bit different, I think, based on field position.
They will punt and then see if they can stop MJ Stewart on the next possession.
All right, Ryan Alston to punt. MJ Stewart, the lone setback, standing right at about his 35-yard line. He moves up a little bit more. Timeout. Warriors with 2:52 to go.
All right.
Good contest so far, yeah.
Very good contest. And Wakefield, they're down, but they're definitely not out. They've shown some confidence on the ball.
Too early to even think that. Welcome back to our broadcast booth. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I was going to say, I think they know they have a lot of respect for the Yorktown defense.
Right.
So they're going to rely on these wide out passes that are relatively short, try to look for a gap in the coverage, and just kind of move the ball up. But they're not afraid to uncork the long bomb to try to get a score.
Wilson can do it too, and they're not. There's a heavy dosage of Leon Young as well. And it seems like with him, though, the play to Young is always on the left side. I'd like to see him go to the other side a little bit more and see how he can turn the corner there if need be, or go off tackle left. But he goes to the right side a lot.
Maybe they're just setting up the Yorktown defense. They're not going to expect him on the left side, and then bam, he'll uncork one.
We shall see now. Here we go. MJ Stewart making sure there's only 11 Patriots on the field. Alston now with the punt. Stewart moves up, catches it at about his 33-yard line, and makes one juke. Here he goes again. Cuts back to the far side. Still on his feet. Crosses midfield. 35, 30, 25, 20. MJ Stewart. Touchdown, Yorktown. Wow.
That's pretty impressive. Okay. He's going to have to change his number. I know he's number 6. But I think he just had 2 67-yard runs.
Right.
So 67 has got to be the new number for MJ Stewart.
Wow. And just like that.
Wow.
It's a 13-0 game.
Right.
Officially, it's 66, apparently. But there's a 6 in there all the time, isn't there?
But I'm pretty sure he took a step back before he started.
He did.
So
we're going to call it 67.
It's 67 in our books.
Let's call it 67.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, snap high. Holder has to get it now. He's going to try to throw it. No, he'll run it. Now he throws it again. And this one is caught. And call it, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Looked like he caught it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might not have had possession when he hit the ground. So we're at 13-0.
Here it is, Michael.
All right. Let's see his kick return. Nice punt. Maybe not high enough, but definitely not high enough for MJ Stewart.
Look at him cut back.
Yeah, that was the key move right there. After that, he pretty much had open field ahead of him. Right? No. Last couple chances, couldn't do it.
That was it. Alex Centeju could not make it. Could not trip him up.
And so Charlie Hurst is in a familiar position, kicking off following MJ Stewart long run for a touchdown.
By the way, the officials for tonight's game, Mike Goldman is our referee, our umpire. J. Frederick Milton. David Heinrichs is our linesman, our lines judge. Mark Waterloo. And right up here in the booth with us, our ECO, Fletcher Kelsey, right here from Georgetown University.
Ah.
All right, welcome, Fletcher. All right, this one I think was taken by Young, but deep in his territory, and he gets some good yardage once again.
Yeah. Good return. It was a pretty deep kickoff, but he made the most of it. They may rely on Young a little bit more as the game goes on. He's shown he can find some holes and get some yardage.
He's Young. He takes it right about his 1 yard line.
Right.
He gets it up there, though. Close to the 30. They'll call it the 28. 1st and 10 now for Wakefield at their own 28-yard line.
Maybe the third time is a charm for them. They started about their own 30 the first 2 possessions. Here they are, third time.
Centeyu actually in now in the slot, number 12. I mentioned him a bit ago, the 5'10", 140-pound receiver and defensive back. Flag on the play, and this one looks like it's going to go against Wakefield.
It's tough enough trying to beat Yorktown. You don't want to beat yourself.
That's when it kills you. All right, Wilson now with 3 receivers on his left. He's going to roll to his left. Wilson throwing up deep. He's got Walton. Incomplete. Let's see. There is a flag.
There is a flag.
That's a good call, too, Michael.
Yeah.
If we have a replay on that one, you'll see that Parker Dean was pushing him a little bit from behind. Here we go.
See, it's quite a long. Yep.
A little hard to tell, but he was. Trust us.
You couldn't see him from the camera angle, but he was kind of caught up in a little bit.
All right, 2:16 remaining. This will be first down, I'll recall.
All right.
There's me. There's Michael. There's our camera operator, Janar Stewart. Charles read my mind. I was going to say that. Janar doing a good look at that steady hand. Or Janar Stewart.
Great camera work.
Yes.
Oh, and I can also mention Janar did some awesome camera work on the county cross-country championship meet a week and a half ago.
You know what? When we have a minute, let's talk about that.
Right.
And that was a great cross-country meet from what you were telling me.
Yes.
Off mic earlier before the game. Oh, big hit. Wow, that was a big hit. Number 20, Kareem Hall. And that was number 54, Quinn Cox, the 6'3", 219-pound lineman.
He's got some pounds on him.
Yes, he does.
For that hit.
And Kareem Hall is about 205 at 5'10". All right, 2nd down and 7, ball on the 41, and there's a whistle.
Goes against Yorktown.
Yeah, dead ball encroachment. Move those sticks back the other way again.
That can help Wakefield out. They've got to feel a little bit shell-shocked by having 2 quick scores, so now they get to just come out, keep working their offense.
You go from 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 2 now at the 46-yard line. Right at the edge of the Y. Right at the wing of the Y. All right, Leon Young with the fake. Wilson now. This one is complete. Enough for a first down on the far side.
Nice play.
That's right, Chris Robertson again.
They're back in Yorktown territory.
Here he is, good fake.
Just over a minute left to go in the first quarter. 13-0 Yorktown.
Good catch by Robertson. Stores on the stop. So 1st and 10 now. The ball on the Wakefield 47-yard line. There you see it right there. 50 seconds and counting, I should say. Right there. All right, there is the pitch. It is to Young. He's trying to cut to the outside this time on the left side, and he gets pushed out of bounds.
Now there's your left side.
There you go.
We finally got a good look at him. He came our way. Just impressive defensive coverage by the Patriots. They forced him to the sideline.
All right, second down and short now for Wakefield. 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
But on the last play, Young made something of it.
Yeah.
Narrow path to go, but he found a hole.
All right, the pitch out to Young. He's looking to throw. He does. This one's complete. Looks like it's to Walton on the far side. First down. Nice play by Yorktown.
Nice play. And wide open receiver at that point.
Yes.
All right, let's check out the replay.
And that is Carlos Bonilla who made that catch. There's Young. You could see he was going to throw it right from the get-go.
Right. Well, I think we could see it. I'm not sure the Yorktown defense could see it. That was the problem for the Yorktown defense.
That's true. The defense. We could. See, we've got that eagle eye.
Yes. Well, let me say, there's a good reason why they're on the field and we're
That's
not.
why we're not.
Yeah. And it's not age. It's not the age thing. It's not that we're not in high school.
Man, I'm so far from high school. It's ridiculous. Those were some good old days, though.
They didn't even have high school when I was in high school. It was so long ago.
30 seconds left here in the first.
And was there a timeout?
They called, yeah, I'm sorry, they did call a timeout.
I was reminiscing about high school.
Yes.
I didn't notice what was going on in the game.
What were you doing back in high school, Michael?
Well, let's put it this way. My varsity letter was from the debate team.
Oh, that was cool.
So if we disagree about the game,
Okay.
don't expect to win. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. I'm going to take a step back. All right, Wilson now. There's the handoff. It looks like it is to Robertson. Breaks a couple tackles, but then finally taken down by Parker Dean.
Not a big pickup.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Not a big pickup, but they're moving the ball, and they're getting close to the goal line.
They've got to hurry now as the clock is ticking. There's a replay for Robertson. Dean, nice takedown by Dean.
Nice takedown. Nice protecting the ball.
5, yes.
Yeah, that's crucial.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Wakefield decides that they'll take a break and walk it down the other end. 13-0 Yorktown.
Well, I think Wakefield might have noticed there's more points getting scored at that end, so they're going to take their chance at the other end of the field right now.
I'll tell you what now. 13-0 for Wakefield. There are times in the past, over the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years, that it may be 20, 27, 28 nothing at this point.
Right.
You know, this is really good for them. This is a morale booster, if I can say that.
Well, and we were at a game, I think it was a year ago, a Wakefield game, and just talking to some of the fans on the Wakefield side, and they made a very good point. You're not a real fan until you can still show up when you're going to lose 67-0, like they were doing, and still be happy.
That's right.
About it.
Chris Williams joining you guys know this face. Well, you certainly know the voice, but you know the face too. This is Chris Williams, the Yorktown man. How are you, my friend? Good. Oh, thank you.
I enjoy listening to you guys over here.
Well, we enjoy listening to you. Can you give us a quick Yorktown touchdown?
No, Wakefield has the ball.
No, okay. All right, I'll talk to you later, Chris. Christopher Williams, the Yorktown PA announcer for years here, and has done a great job. He's called some games with us. Actually, he called a game earlier this year.
Right. Over at Washington Lee when Yorktown was out of town.
Yes.
Oh, we surely shouldn't tell Yorktown he did that. He was over at Washington Lee in the press box.
In the press box.
Enemy territory.
That was a clone.
Okay. Yeah. His evil twin brother.
That's right.
But speaking of Washington Lee, they're 5-1. Yorktown's 5-1. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but they're both on a track toward a great matchup for this regular season finale.
And we will be there.
We will be there.
That'll be
It'll be here.
Yes. Well, I said there, didn't I? It'll be here.
It'll be here.
It'll be here at
Yorktown this
Greenbrier, and it'll be the first. Yeah, near the end of November 7th is the actual game night. So that'll be great. If you can, come out and watch some high school football.
Right.
And come watch that game. And Wakefield again being stopped. Wilson on the keeper there. Nothing doing.
I think that's his first rush of the evening.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. I am so looking forward to that. I like covering that game. I love how Coach Josh Shapiro is and Bruce Hanson, how they play the mind game in that, the mental game. It's like a chess game watching those guys coach these two teams.
All right, so second and long, but they're on the 12.
Yes. Second down. They can get a first down. Oh, Wilson moving in the back.
I think so, yeah.
Riley Wilson, I guess he faked himself out on the cadence. Oh.
Against Yorktown.
It's against the Patriots. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I saw Patriot jump. Jump,
if we can get a replay of that.
Yeah, let's see a replay of that.
That clearly was Riley Wilson jumping. Because if he was moving and then a Patriot jumps off sides, jumps the line, then that's on
right.
Wakefield. But, okay, they move it 5
All
yards.
Right. So now they're on the 6.
And there's the pass to the outside, and there's a touchdown. And that is Leon Young.
And
that's how Wakefield scores. So touchdown Warriors.
Yes. Wakefield is on the board. So Leon Young, I would point out, he went to his left.
That's right. He did go to his left.
And it worked very well.
Yeah, but now he went to his left the other way, so we don't get to see him coming
it's
at
not
us
as
so
nice
much.
for us. Yeah.
So that was a jump by Riley Wilson, but I guess the officials aren't going to call that. Let's see. On this extra point attempt, now we've got an issue or two.
You know, their first possession, Wakefield came down, and they got kind of close to the goal line, and they struggled.
Yeah.
Right there, they made it look easy when they got down to the 6-yard
did.
line.
The life of Riley. All right, here we go again. 10:55 to go here in the second quarter. Snap good, hold good, kick long enough, and it is good, I believe.
It's good, yes.
They're not.
The officials are not sharing that information with us.
They have not indicated any kick.
All right. Well, we have the point on the board, though. So.
Right. It's hard to tell at night if that kick is good, especially from where we're standing. So it's 13-7, 10:55 to go.
6-point difference. Wakefield's got to like it.
That's right. Now all they have to do is try to stop MJ Stewart. If they can do that.
Yes. Yeah.
Then they have a shot. Parker Dean and Tavon Brown now deep to receive the kickoff.
Well, as crucial as MJ Stewart has been for the Patriot offense, Young on the Warrior side is showing the same kind of importance. And the same ability to make the corner and make the yardage.
Young doesn't necessarily get you that big type run, but he gets you a lot of smaller runs that add up to something.
If he keeps going to his left, he might just do that.
All right, this one's a high kick, and Brown's going to take it at about the 5-yard line. He's got some running room on the near side. He's going to cut it back. Cuts back to the outside now. And Tavon Brown with a nice run. Crosses the 45-yard line. He is real close to midfield.
That was a 43 or so yard run or something like that. I mean,
like
a long
run.
And he had to work for it, but he was able to do it.
Here's the replay. The 47-yard line is where they spot it. They took that from the set. It was about a 40-yard return.
Yeah. Well, MJ Stewart's got to be a little disappointed because he can't get a 67-yard run from here.
Nope. And speaking of MJ Stewart, there he is on the outside. He gets taken down. He crosses midfield, gets close to a first. It looks like there was a horse collar or a face mask. So they'll tack on a bunch of yardage after this play, Michael.
Yeah.
You just can't do that.
No. And that's indeed what it was.
Yep.
So Yorktown doesn't let us score bother. They're going to get right back at it and run their offense.
Yeah, they stay right back at you. So tack on 5, 10.
Is it 5? It's 15, right?
15, yeah.
15
yards. With the official.
Right.
15 yards on that one. What could have been about a 2nd and 2 from the Wakefield 42-yard line is now 1st down and 10.
29.
Yeah, 29-yard line. So
McBride may be looking to the end zone on this one.
let's see. He's got trips left. He gives it up the gut to MJ Stewart.
Pick up a maybe 5.
Yeah.
Not much to be had in that play, but he made the most of it.
All right, coming up on the 10-minute mark here in the second. They give him 6 on that officially, so it is 2nd down and 4. All right, McBride.
3 receivers to the left.
Yeah, McBride, the lone setback. Right up the middle, that one is incomplete.
He needed to make a quick, accurate throw and couldn't quite do it. You're just taking advantage of a seam in the defense at that point.
He was looking for M.J. Stewart on that one.
Right. Because he knows you can hit M.J. Stewart only a few yards line of scrimmage, and he'll get you the next 10 on his own.
And watch out if you hit him in stride. 3rd down and 4. From the 24, again, 3 receivers to the left. There is Stewart. He's going to try to get this one on his own from the ground game, and he does. A whole lot more after that. So this is a 1st down for Yorktown to get close to the 10-yard line. Depending on where they mark it, it could be 1st and goal.
Right. About a 14 or so yard gain.
M.J. Stewart coming into this game 1,170 yards rushing. Number 5 or 6, I believe, depending on what other teams have, what other games have had. Some games have taken place over the last day or two. So 5 or 6 right now in the whole area.
Right.
But after this game, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he could end up being at the top of that leaderboard once again.
Right, because he's on track for well over 200 yards at this point. We're barely halfway to the first half.
And he's already got 2 touchdowns. All right, McBride after that penalty now up the middle to Stewart. This one, he bobbles it, and then it is incomplete.
He got a couple of touches on it, but couldn't get the final touch and hold on to it. And here's the replay. You see Stewart is in stride, but not able to bring the ball in. We would have had a chance to see what you were just talking about. Watch out if you catch him in stride when he catches the pass.
So this will be now. Let's see what they're calling here. There's a penalty.
Okay.
Yep, they move it back the other way. I missed the flag.
I missed the,
All right. Pass interference. That's interesting. I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I didn't see that either, but it might explain some of the bobble.
Yeah.
MJ Stewart usually got sure hands.
Okay, 1st down.
Whoa.
Lots of movement on the line. Wakefield pointing at Yorktown. Yorktown pointing at Wakefield. And the referee points at Yorktown.
He had three receivers to the right that time. So he was probably looking to go to the end zone on that play.
Mike Goldman calls it a dead ball penalty on the Patriots. So, yeah, they like Hansen seems to like putting in 3 receivers in when they get deep. All right, Stewart now. M.J. Stewart up the middle, still on his feet. Amazing how it looked like he was going to be taken down for a loss of yards, and he gets yards out of it, and he is slow getting up. And I saw when he fell how his knee kind of buckled. Watch this, Michael.
Yeah, let's see the replay.
His knee buckled.
Right
there.
There, yeah.
Almost like it was hyperextended or something.
Right. The tackler had a lot of weight probably on his right foot. So let's see. He may just be shaken up.
And he's walking off
limping.
pretty much on his own, but he is limping, right?
He's limping. Well, he did get up pretty quick, but
He
yeah,
did.
he's definitely limping at this point.
Right there.
Yeah. Tough break for him. We'll have to see if we can get a word about how serious the injury is, or he'll be back in the game. You can hear, maybe you can hear, his home fans are giving him a lot of show of support right now.
All right, Tavon Brown now steps in. We go from number 6 to number 7. Brown now, the setback out of the gun is McBride. And there is a fake to Tavon Brown. McBride throws it. This one looks like it's caught over on the far side. And he's knocked out. Is that Mangan who's knocked out at the 1? No.
Who is that?
That is Greg Dalzell, the fullback, the 245-pound senior. He makes the catch, and he's knocked out of bounds, so it's first and goal for the Patriots.
On the 1-yard line.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see how the Patriots do with M.J. Stewart on the bench.
MJ's touchdown, Yorktown.
Yes. And the crowd is back into it.
Yes, they are.
So now it's 19-7, waiting for the point after.
McBride with a touchdown run, 19-7, yes. Just
McBride.
looking over there at Stewart. They're looking him over right now.
McBride usually is in the game as a wide receiver, so he's probably happy to be moving with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, you know, he's used to it, right? Snap good, hold good, kick long enough. And it is a good kick. They still haven't put the point on the board.
Oh, that was Charlie Wall kicking. I think I was the other kicker
Is
was
it
Charlie Hurst, but it was Charlie Wall who's been out kicking.
Charlie
I
Wall,
may have
okay.
said that incorrectly before.
Yeah, there was a running into the kicker. They declined that penalty.
So it is a 20-7 game right now, with about 8 minutes to go in the first half.
Right.
8.5 minutes.
Good contest here from Greenbrier Stadium. Afshin Manab,
contest.
Michael Shea, and the Arlington Independent Media crew. Comcast 69, Verizon Fios 38. And it's good to do it. This is my first game of the season.
Well, I was happy to do the game at Washington Lee with
Chris.
With Chris Williams. That was a great joy to work with him. But it's good to have Ashleen back in the booth.
Thank you, sir. All right, 20-7. It's good to be back, and I'm glad you're able to do this game tonight.
So they're moving.
Yeah, what they're going to do,
They're taking the
penalty
on the kick.
On the kick, yeah.
Right. So Wakefield is down by 13 points, but
That's right.
they've had the ball 3 times. Two of those times they moved the ball pretty well. So they've shown they can do some offense against this Yorktown defense.
The officials have to get the count right.
I think they've got a calculator out there. Right
Yeah. Most of you who know me, I can't stand Ohio State. I can't stand Notre Dame in college football. And I'm not going to tell you where the referee is from. So that's why there's a counting issue in my mind. But I know that's not true. He's from one of those 2 schools. No, but Mike Goldman is a good guy.
Here's the kick.
The head referee for tonight's game. This one goes out of the end zone into the darkness. 1st and 10 now for the Patriots. Really quickly, Michael, at least we can start off. I want to talk about cross country, which we covered here on AIM. And you were the charge of that. How did that go, and what did you think about the schools involved?
Oh, well, it's a fun event because unlike a lot of other sports, it's got all 4 Arlington high schools. So it's got Wakefield, Yorktown, Washington Lee, and Bishop O'Connell in there.
Right.
And actually, for about the last 7 or 8 years, Bishop O'Connell has dominated the event until last year when Washington Lee won on the girls' side, Yorktown won on the boys' side.
Okay. Well, we'll pick that up in a second. All right, 1st down, 10. Riley Wilson. This time he throws it. This one is complete. And that is Marcus Boyd, the 6'1", 160-pound wide receiver.
Nice
Go ahead.
Well, like I say, so this year Washington Lee, though, dominated both the boys and girls' side. They had a lot of top finishers on the girls' side. They weren't quite as dominant on the boys' side, but they very impressive showing by them. Although Kelly Hart from Yorktown took the individual race in the girls' side.
Oh, she did?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 33. Wilson this time going the other way, and it's incomplete. You got to love those kids. I mean, I love watching high school athletes in any sport. I mean, especially football and basketball. They really put their heart and soul out of it.
Right.
But those runners,
yes,
they consistently and constantly are always on the move. There's no break like in football.
Right.
There's no break. There's no break like in basketball. They've got to go for it.
And there's an element of trail running to it. They run through 4 Mile Run. They don't use the bridge. Or they use the bridge at one point, but they will run right through the stream.
Okay.
And there's about almost 300 runners out there on week and a half ago. Yeah.
That's amazing. You had a lot of runners to cover.
Yeah.
All right, second down 10. Wilson now rolling to the outside. He's going to keep this one himself. Picks up a few yards. How long was that coverage? How long did it take from start to finish when you first aired it?
Oh, we brought it down to a half-hour program
Okay.
because each race takes about a little under 20 minutes
Right.
to run. So we fit it into a half hour
Okay.
for the leaders to run. The whole field
For the
takes longer.
yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And
300
they
kids.
run girls first and then boys second.
Okay. All right, you're getting a good look at MJ Stewart. He's looking like he's limping a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's
Yes,
limping.
he is. Michael, that doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
No. Wilson going up top now. He's got a receiver open. That's Carlos Bonilla, who gets the first down. He's finally dragged down by about 3 or 4 Yorktown Patriots, and that is not a good sight. But
No, not a good
one-
sight from Jay Stewart.
yes, not a good sight at all.
But
But the one positive is that he is actually walking on his own.
he's walking, and he's probably going to head into the locker room right
Yeah.
now and get some further attention. Meanwhile,
Yes.
Wakefield finds itself in good field
That's
position
right.
after a nice passing. play.
Meanwhile, there's a football game.
Right.
Wilson now on the far side. This one is complete to Walton. He's got some running room down the sideline and finally taken out of bounds.
It's
Mark Walton.
The Warriors on the move.
They are on the move. They are on the warpath. 7 minutes to go here in the first half.
Okay, let's check a replay on this.
There's Walton. Scooches to the outside. Crosses the Yorktown 30-yard line.
Once again, success to the left.
It is.
I
yes.
think they must be tuning into the game and they heard your advice, Absheen, in the beginning of the game that they should move to the left.
I thought that MJ Stewart may be going into the locker room. There's a penalty on the offense there, but he actually is taking his seat almost right in front of us, and he's getting iced.
Right. He's moved down to more the medical area there, the trainer's table.
I can't see where that ice pack is. If it's not on the knee, that's really good news.
Right.
It doesn't look, I can't see it. If he gets up, we'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
All right, Young now. He gets close to the Yorktown 45-yard line after the penalty.
So he got back most of the yardage that they got hit by the penalty.
Here's the replay now. Young. Wow, there's a lot of green on that run. So they mark this one right at the 45, second down 4. 6:20 and counting here in the second quarter. Wilson under center. Here's the pitch to Young again. Young on the other side this time. Finds a hole, gets the first down, crosses the Yorktown 40.
Right?
Good moving.
Yeah, moving the chains. Maybe not a long running play, but they're moving the ball.
Here it is again. Young.
Yeah, he's quickly moving outside, and then it's just hard for a lot of the Yorktown line to catch up with him.
Jack Storrs and Tavon Brown. There you see MJ Stewart. That helmet is blocking. I can't see where. I think the ice pack is even lower. Maybe closer to the ankle. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But his helmet and that was blocking our camera shot. All right, that one's a 5-yard penalty against the Patriots, so it'll be 1st and 5 for the Warriors as they're threatening here with 5:55 to go.
And they've got
There
the
is
ball on
MJ
34.
Stewart. I guess they took it off or something. She had an ice pack and looked like the trainer looked like she was wrapping it up. I don't know what happened. Complete, or incomplete, I should say. Maybe he refused to have it. I don't know.
She might have just been taping up something.
She could have been taping up something, but
Yeah.
she did have an ice pack in her hand.
Yeah.
All right, second down,
All right.
5 now for Wakefield. Ball on the Yorktown 34-yard line.
I have a hunch they're going to look to Young again.
Let's see. He's got 3 receivers to the right. He's going to roll to his right. He fakes it. This time he throws it up high. That one's way overthrown. Incomplete. Intended for Marcus Boyd.
Boyd had his man beat, but not by much,
No.
and the pass was a little long.
Yes. So this would be 3rd down 5 from the 34-yard line.
Right. They've established they can run, so they could easily run for the first down here and get some fresh downs, but they've also shown they like to throw the ball.
Yeah. Here it is now, 3rd down 5. Big play for Wakefield. Walton now the receiver on the near side. Wilson rolling, looking, goes back the other way, and that one's incomplete. A bit overthrown.
Yeah, that can be a dangerous pass because he had some
Yes.
blue shirts heading in the opposite direction looking for a pick six.
Howard Smith, the intended receiver there.
So Wilson's still out there. I have a hunch they're going to go for it on 4th and 5.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much what they did in the first quarter a
Right.
couple of times when they had the ball in a similar field position.
All right, here we go, 4th down 5. Big play. There is the pitch. Leon Young, and he is short.
He's short, but
Yes.
let's see what he ends up at.
So if he's short for the first, Yorktown will pick up the ball now. See where they mark it. Yeah. Jack Storrs on a big-time stop.
They're bringing the chains out. Yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
it might be
they
close
are.
enough
You're
for
right.
the
Yeah,
chains.
you had a better eye than I did. They're going to look this one over. I thought he was short, but let's see.
Not by much.
Nope.
Not by much at all.
Yeah, turnover on downs, Yorktown
Yeah.
ball.
So McBride will bring his offense back out.
So they brought the crutches out now for Stewart. .5:17 to go, 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. McBride looking to his right, finds a receiver. It is complete. Enough for the first down.
Good execution on that play.
Eric Starr with a nice catch. The 6'2", 180-pound senior. Chris Robertson tackles him, but there is a flag on the play.
And it's against Wakefield.
So
that'll move the ball across
yep,
the midfield point.
it's
And
about the 44-yard
yeah.
line, man. That was a big penalty.
getting close to 5 minutes left to go in the first half.
McBride now. He goes up top. He's got Parker Dean open for the completion, and he's knocked out of bounds. Good throw, great catch.
Absolutely. He placed it right in his hands. No excuse if he missed it.
Right there, here it is.
He had him open. Let's see the replay. And oh, it's there, yes.
That was a rainbow pass.
Yep.
Nice arc to it.
Beautiful pass. Because that's the kind of pass you beat good coverage. Because he got him down right away. It was good coverage,
Yeah.
but couldn't beat the pass. They're on the 21.
All right, this one is a misdirection play, and this one goes for a lot of yards. Finally, the runner, I think it was the big man for Yorktown, taking down Greg Dalzell.
That wasn't so much a run as a mob. It was just
It
a
was.
large group of tacklers and runner moving quite a long distance.
And there he goes. They weren't going to bring him down.
No.
1st and goal for the Patriots.
Maybe he got them to talk about it and think about it or something, but he definitely took a while to get him down. 1st and goal.
All right. There is the pitch. Tavon Brown.
Nope,
Nope,
he's
looks
short.
like he's short.
Yeah.
They had three running backs there. They had a wishbone going, Michael.
I don't think we've seen that
No.
tonight. before that play. And then you get another shot of the crowd on MJ Stewart. Still talking it over, checking his knee or ankle. So it's...
All right, second and goal for the Patriots.
From the 3.
Yes. And they're going to go ahead and go for the field goal. With interesting call. Snap good, kick good. Oh, we messed up. They did score on that one.
Okay, they scored. That was the PTA. All right. We were distracted.
We were.
We were concerned about MJ Stewart and all that. All right, so we have a touchdown.
Okay, so that was a touchdown. But they never.
Good play. It was a great play.
Yes, it was a great play. Actually, we just missed something historic.
It was the effort was just amazing.
So it's 27-7.
Yes.
4:08 to go.
All right. Charlie Wall, another PAT for Charlie Wall.
All right.
Well, now it's a big test for Wakefield.
That's right.
To see whether they can come back from that. They're only down by 20 points. It's not even the first half yet. A big test for their offense coming up. And is that Young back to receive?
Yes. Leon Young. He's the deep back, standing at about his 5-yard line.
Charlie Wall once again will kick off.
And this one will bounce away from Young into the end zone. No, not into the end zone. Out at the 1. No, they're going to call it a touchback.
Okay, they're going to call it a touchback.
I wonder. That didn't look like it went in, but it could have.
Yeah. Precision kickoff would have been, they could have started at the 1. But
I want to
at
see
the 20.
that kickoff. Here it is. Look at that ball. Bounces right around the 5. Still in. Still in.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, they call it a touchback nonetheless.
So start on the 20. Yeah.
No, it certainly didn't look like it did, but
the referee is closer than we are.
He's a lot closer.
He's a lot closer.
Let me see. Where's this referee from? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I think he's a Bulgarian judge. That's the suspect calls. All right, so we're at the...
All right, 6 yards on that pass to Carlos Bonilla, so it's 2nd and 4, ball on the 26. 3:40 to go here in the first half. Wilson out of the gun, looking. This one is complete. That is number 5, Marcus Boyd. He's still on his feet, and he's going. He's got a couple of men to beat. He's at the 15, 10, 5, taken down inside the 5. Marcus Boyd.
Fabulous run.
Yep.
And we might see a replay, but I think one of the Wakefield players, Ashanti Moomin, almost got a hand on the pass.
Yeah,
one of the
Yorktown
players almost got a hand in the pass.
Boyd's got some afterburners, but taken down.
I think it was Parker Denny almost got a hand in the pass, I think. Right.
And then Ben Calvert on the stop.
Right.
Either Ben Calvert or Reese Lincoln. I believe it was Ben Calvert. Chased him down from behind. So it goes from, that pass play goes from Wakefield's own 26 all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Knock on the door again. Look for the Warriors.
All right, there's an up-the-gut type play, but nothing doing. A host of Yorktown Patriots.
Up the gut, but they got indigestion on that one.
Quint Cox on that play. He led the tackle.
Here's the replay. They pick up a yard on it, though, when all is said and done.
They did. All right, so 2nd down from the 3-yard line.
3. I think they're going to go left. It's worked before.
It's time. Up the gut. They go left tackle, kind of.
They
Chris
might have
Robertson.
lost. Did they lose on that?
I don't know if they lost
shot?
one. I think they got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. All
So
right.
this will be,
Okay.
yeah, so this will be coming up on the 2-minute mark now.
Right.
And Yorktown with their goal line stand. 3rd down 3. 3rd and 3 from the 3. All right, here we go again. Again, they stop him.
Stopped. Might have lost a yard or two on that
4th
play,
and 3
too.
now. Yeah, 4th and goal. They lost
Back
2
to
yards on that
5,
one.
Yeah. Let's see what Wakefield wants to do.
Right now, they're going to call timeout.
They're going to call timeout and talk about it.
I think you got to go for it. I don't think you put 3 on the board. I mean, you get 10, you're still down by 17.
Yeah.
But I think,
Still the first half.
it is.
I like coming away with something. You know?
So you think they should go for the field goal?
I might go for the field goal here.
You might go for okay.
But again, there's a good reason I'm not coaching on the sideline. I'm just up here saying, "Oh, I'd go for the field goal."
But I'm not going to debate you.
You're smart not to do that.
Let's see what they do now. Looks like they're going to go for it. They're having fun. That's what I call fun. those little fans.
All right.
All right.
Big play for the Warriors right now.
All right, out of the gun now is Riley Wilson, standing in the pocket. Now he's going to run. Got to do something with it. Going to turn the corner. Does he get in? Touchdown, Wakefield. No?
No.
One official called touchdown. The far side official, the one closest to Riley Wilson,
right,
called it a touchdown. The one that's furthest away said he was down.
I might have to go moderate debate between the officials.
You might have to.
Yeah.
That one had his hands up. The one farthest away said no touchdown.
All right. They're going with the one closest.
Yes. They
All right.
They have to.
They have to, yeah.
Again, don't let me tell you where these officials are from. 2 of them at least. No, I'm joking. They're great officials.
All right. So now.
All right, so they do give him the touchdown, 27-13. Here's the point after. And I don't know what just happened there.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think it was a high snap.
Yeah, that was Keystone Cop stuff, though.
Yeah.
It's
a bad snap, and at
Yes.
that point he should have reacted and tried to make a play out of it, not put the ball down for the kick.
Right.
All right. Well, they didn't come away. They came
No.
away with something. They didn't get the PAT, but they picked up a touchdown.
It's 27-13 now. They're only 2 possessions away from tying it, with 1:19 to go here in the second. The first half of this game marked by 2 MJ Stewart runs, one a 67-yard touchdown run, and the other one a punt return for 66 yards. And then he did get hurt a little bit later as we moved on to the second quarter, so he is out right now. Something with his leg. It looked like he could have hyperextended it, maybe possibly a knee as he was tackled from behind.
But actually, a good sign for him is he's still on the field. He's over on the trainer's table.
Yes.
He's getting attention. He's maybe getting ice. But it's not a condition where they think we've got to get a locker room and do some more serious work on it.
Which is really good.
Right.
Which is good.
It's good news to hear.
And hopefully it is something small like a hyperextension.
Right.
And nothing more than that. He was limping, but he limped off really under his own power.
Right. He's such a strong runner, he might limp off if he had a broken leg on his own power.
This is true, Michael. All right, there's the return. Big return now. I believe that is Tavon Brown.
Yes.
Yep, Tavon Brown with a nice return. Takes it all the way back.
So the Patriots, Tavon Brown can step right in and pick up the slack if MJ Stewart has to sit on the sideline.
He gets this one about his own 4-yard line.
Yeah. Solid kickoff, but a great return by Tavon Brown.
And he takes it up to the Yorktown 45-yard line.
So they've got 1:11 to go in this half, but they're starting from a great position.
Yeah, that's 2 runbacks now for Brown, both of them 40-plus yards on kickoffs.
They might want to not kick
McBride to the right, complete.
And I don't think it's out of bounds. Does he get out of bounds?
I think he stepped out of bounds.
He got out of bounds, okay.
Yes, he did. Parker Denny on that catch, the tight end.
Denny.
Linebacker, 5'11", 179.
He's come up with some good plays on defense already this game.
All right, that's a 6-yard gain. 2nd down 4, 1:05 to go. Tavon Brown now split to the outside. 2 receivers on the near side. McBride now going back to that same side again. It's complete, but short. Not enough for the first down. Tackled this time inbound, so clock stops at 57 seconds as there's a timeout now for Yorktown.
Yeah, I'm not sure they got
No, they were
much
short
of
of the
anything
first.
on that play.
So this will be 3rd and 3. Pickup of 1 on that catch.
You'd think he might have angled more for a sideline. If they're going to make that kind of a pass,
Right.
make sure you're on the sideline, make sure you can step out and not burn a timeout. Well, it's been an interesting first half.
It has.
Wakefield's definitely shown they can hang with the Patriots, but the Patriots have also shown that explosive, big play,
Right.
quick points on the board that they've shown really this year and last year.
Yeah, they have. That's also. I mean, I credit Bruce Hansen and his play calling and his game preparation. He's one of the best at that.
Right. All right, now we're back.
There's
Back
Bruce
to the
Hansen.
game.
Final words for his team on the field. Now here it is, 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. 57 seconds left in the first half. Wakefield showing blitz. They've got 8 up on the line. McBride complete to Parker Dean, out of bounds, stops the clock.
Yes.
Good movement. First down.
Precision play. Stop the clock, get the first down. Plenty of time left for a lot of
Yes.
plays like that. They don't need a big, quick score here.
All right, 1st and 10, ball on the Wakefield 42. McBride once again out of the gun. 2 receivers on each side of him. McBride looking, throwing up top. This one is complete. And then knocked out of bounds to the receiver on the far side, Tavon Brown.
Well, he's the backup.
He is, yes.
But McBride is playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of patience in the pocket, making the big plays.
But they're bringing it back.
Okay, well, there's that.
So so he may have stepped. He possibly stepped out of bounds.
Where'd they find this guy? They're bringing it back on.
All right, once again, we've got 4 receivers out, 2 on either side of McBride. McBride stays in the pocket. Across the middle, this one's complete.
Great pass. You know, first start of the game, McBride, a couple of his passes looked a little bit off.
Yeah.
But he's found his groove and he's hitting his targets pretty precisely right now.
Parker Denny on the receiving end of that one. 1st down and 10 now. Ball moves up right at about the 32-yard line. Enough for the first down. 31-yard line, let's call it. 11-yard pickup.
Still 39 seconds to go. First half.
And once again, Yorktown timeout. Hansen back on the field talking to his team.
And this is just their second timeout, so they still have another one.
One left. Yep,
Right.
that's correct. .39 seconds left here at Greenbrier Stadium. Afshin Banab, Michael Shea, and the Arlington Independent Media crew.
The fabulous Arlington Media.
That's right.
Independent Media crew.
Fabulous. Bringing you the Yorktown-Wakefield game, a great Arlington County matchup, as we do every year. And this one is a really good one this year. All right, McBride rolling again, being pursued. Throws it, incomplete.
But it only took 5 ticks off the
Yeah.
clock, so plenty of room to work with here.
That one intended for Greg
Let's check the
Dalzell.
replay.
There you see it. He just dropped it, hit him right in the hands.
Yeah,
It happens.
it happens, even to the best of them.
Yes.
And is there a penalty? No, they're just setting the ball back. Okay.
Yeah, they are just setting it up.
All right.
34 seconds left. here in the first half.
McBride goes under center this play.
Yeah, he does. He fakes it and rolls, looks back the other way. This time he's going to have to keep it, and he's taken down. That might even be a sack if he lost a yard.
I think he might have. Well, I mean, he might have picked up a yard.
Trying to get him to go. Hurry up, offense. 18 seconds and counting. Up, there's movement on the line. That might not have been a bad thing though, as you see the replay, just to stop the clock and get everyone to get a little more comfortable.
Right. You want to give yourself another 3 tosses to the end zone at this point. Probably too far out for Charlie Wall to come in and try to get a field goal.
Yeah. 14 seconds left here in the first.
Fans are enjoying a beautiful night at Greenbrier Stadium.
Even the smallest of them. Across the middle, complete.
Brought down short.
Short of the first down. That one, Parker Denny with 10 seconds left.
Now they've got to rush though.
Yes.
There's no stopping the clock. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains.
They're ready to go once the official says so. Clock ticks, 9, 8. McBride spikes it.
So it's 6
seconds left.
Yeah. Well, they almost have to go to the air because you don't want to get stopped short of the goal line and have the clock run out on you. But on the other hand, Tavon Brown can move with the ball.
He can. He can. Let's see what they do. Are they going to – is Coach Hansen just going to go ahead and kick this one? I believe he is, Michael. He's just going to go for the kick.
All right. Smart move.
It is. You can make a 3-possession game out of it if you make it.
Exactly. You stay more than 2 touchdowns.
That's right. Charlie Wall, snap good, kick way high. And it's good. I'm going to call it good. There's an official who called it good.
Finally an official calling it good.
One of them did.
And that's the other thing here. You've got a lot of confidence in Charlie Wall.
Right. You do.
To come through forward with the field goal. And that's it.
That's right. Well, we've got 3 seconds left.
Oh.
That took 3 second ticks. So 30-13.
Oh, so we'll get a kickoff.
We got a kickoff, yes. So who knows what Leon Young might do, that's right.
Yeah.
So we don't know. This half ain't over yet.
Young is back. Let's see if Charlie Wall can find another precision corner kick like he did in the last kickoff.
That was a good kick. I really don't think that went out of bounds.
Maybe the official thought it was thinking about going out of bounds.
All right, Greco now on the kick. That's a good idea, actually. There's just a pile up. That'll end the first half.
Wakefield recovers it, but that ends the half.
Yes, that ends the half. So Wakefield down 30-13 here from Greenbrier. Good first half. Unfortunate events. MJ Stewart out right now, but hopefully he'll be okay. And he probably won't return for the second half. But nonetheless, really good play by both teams out here.
Good play by both teams. Wakefield is in the game, and they've shown they can move the ball, and they're not afraid to come and play hard.
And I believe they will get the ball to open up the second half.
They will. We'll see what they can do when we begin the second half of play.
That's right. He's Michael Shea. I'm Afshin Banab. This is Arlington Independent Media's coverage of high school football. You're watching high school football on Arlington Independent Media. We'll be back after this. All right, we are back. 30-13. Winding down the halftime festivities here for homecoming at Yorktown between the Warriors and Patriots. Yorktown's homecoming. Yeah.
Parade earlier today, about 4 o'clock. They've had a lot of fun all week, and of course the big dance will be tomorrow night.
Yes, it will. And we're not invited to the big dance, Michael, but you know, we move on in life.
As a parent, I'm going through because my son's a freshman, so this will be his first homecoming dance tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right. Let's talk about that. How does he like it?
He's loving his freshman year.
Great.
You know, we haven't got a report card yet, so things may change at the end of the first
one.
Yeah, there might be a few changes.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're a freshman in high school or if you are a kindergartner. I'm telling you, when you get that first grade, things change in that household. You know.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Right. Yeah. As we reported earlier, M.J. Stewart, big loss for Yorktown. He did score on 2 touchdown runs, or one was a punt return for a touchdown, and one was a long 67-yard run. And then he got hurt midway through the second quarter. Hopefully he just hyperextended his knee, but he missed most of the last half of the second quarter. And we do not expect to see him here in the second half.
Right. He stayed out on the field up until the half. He was sitting on the trainer's table. But I don't see him now. And, yeah, I think it would make a lot of sense not to have him come back out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you got to remember something about the Yorktown Patriots. They've had great success the last couple of years, which means this year, as they drive again toward the playoffs, the challenge for them is really getting over that hump and going deep in the playoffs.
And that has been a challenge for them. I mean, they have been the cream of the crop in the National District.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's even thrown out the window now because district standings don't mean as much. I mean, they can play for pride because now they have the new point system in Virginia. So we're going to see, unfortunately, some teams 3-7, 3-8 make the playoffs. It's absolutely ridiculous in my opinion, and hopefully they'll revisit that whole thing in another year or two.
Right.
But National District pride is always at stake. Arlington County pride is definitely at stake.
Right. The big rivalries are right here in the county.
Yes.
So
but
the
Yorktown
Patriots
has been the cream of the crop, I'm sorry, and then they have made the playoffs. They just don't seem to fare well when they get there and they play the South Counties of the world. So hopefully this year will be even a better year for Coach Bruce Hanson if that can happen.
Right. And a lot of it is they run up against high schools that have got a lot of guys going to Division I schools.
That's right.
Who are going to take it to the next level.
Right.
Yorktown will kick off to start. Wakefield down by it's only 17 points, so they're looking to come back.
All right, here we go. Young now from his 10-yard line. Crosses up the middle, gets up the middle to the 30, still on his feet. Crosses the 40, finally taken down. The kid can flat out run.
He can run. He can move with the ball. Yeah, once again, they're gonna take over really good field position to start a drive. Let's check out the replay.
Yep, here he is. And again, it's about a 40-plus yard return.
Right.
Breaking tackles, low center of gravity. It's hard to bring them down.
Right.
This one actually is not a 40-plus yard. It looks like it's about a 32-yard return. But you'll take it. He crosses the 40 every time.
We'll round out. It was a 40-plus yard effort.
Yes. And then there's holding on Wakefield anyway.
That's got to be frustrating for
Yeah.
Wakefield.
Yeah. And I'm sure Wayne Hogwood, it's most frustrating for him. You know, right now he wants his team to just manage the game, play well, don't make those penalties. All right. Wilson almost picked off. Ben Calvert, nearly the interception there.
He was trying to reach Chris Robertson, but I think Robertson was pretty well covered.
He was. 2nd and 10 now for Wakefield.
Sometimes it's not good to try to make something out of nothing, and you can get in trouble that way.
Ball on the 31.
I think he's probably come out throwing again because they know they can move the ball and they want to keep trying that.
You got Carlos Bonilla on the near side now. And there is the handoff. That is number 45 for Wakefield. Chris Robertson once again.
Maybe back to the line of scrimmage a little more, but not much on that play. And now we're up to 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, ball on the 31. Wakefield down 30-13 with the ball. Opening minutes of the second half. Yorktown showing blitz, strong side blitz. Wilson across the middle, incomplete.
He had a man open.
He did.
Yeah.
And that one was intended for Walton.
Who had some real estate around him. He could have moved with the ball, but he couldn't get the pass to him.
Parker Dean now will be the single safety on this one to receive this punt. Ryan Alston will do the duty.
Right. Well, he doesn't have MJ Stewart back there to receive it, but dangerous return anyway.
Yes, he is. This one's going to be short. Let's see. Dean's going to let it bounce. He really had no choice. Ball bounced across midfield. And Yorktown will start off with great field position.
Right, yeah, he had no choice, but he really had no risk. Just a great field position for the Patriots. Well, actually, Wakefield's got a little disappointed they couldn't get anything going in their first possession in the second half, but they also realized whatever they did on that possession, they've got to stop this Patriot offense, and that's their task before them right now.
And the Patriot offense is about to begin work once again. 10:55 to go here in the third quarter. Handoff, I think that is Dalzell. He gets just to midfield, maybe across it.
Pick up a few yards, not very much.
No. Officially 2 yards, second down and 8. Ball right on the 50.
But Yorktown can play like they don't have a lot of pressure to score. They can grind it out and then eat up the clock at this point. They've got a comfortable lead.
Quentin Cox stretching a little bit there on the sidelines before he gets ready to go back in. All right, McBride now in the flat. That one is complete. It is Tavon Brown, still on his feet, gets the first down.
Tavon Brown, he likes to travel with a crowd, I've noticed.
He does. He loves company, doesn't he?
He loves company.
There he is, good play. Good spin move by Brown. He's also hard to bring down, but for different reasons, because he's so quick.
Yep. And he protects the ball and doesn't fumble very often.
He's so elusive, yeah. Whereas in Leon Young's case, you can't bring him down because he's big, he's stocky. He's a hard runner.
Pass look a little high,
Yeah.
have an awkward position.
Parker
for
Denny.
Yep,
We've called his name quite a few times.
that's right.
So this is now 9:50 to go. 30-13. Yorktown in control with the ball here. If they do score, they'll really be in control. But like I said, Wayne Hogwood, all he really wants to do right now is just manage the game, slowly get his team back in it, if possible.
Right. You got a 2nd and 10.
All right, McBride staying in the pocket, going up top. He's got a receiver. This one's incomplete.
Not a bad pass.
No.
He had a man open, but couldn't quite close the deal.
That was Parker Dean over there. There he is. He's looking one way, but turns the other way and then unloads it to Dean. Looked like Dean could have had that one.
Yeah, he might have come in on the wrong shoulder of him or something.
3rd down, 10 now for the Patriots.
Well, it's a usual passing situation, but they've got such a good running game, they may settle for that.
And here it is. Tavon Brown's going to try to cut it back, cuts back to the out, goes back in, but he's taken down hard.
Well, he's
Couldn't
running
get
with the
much
crowd.
there.
Yeah, running with the crowd like he usually does, but didn't run very far.
Maurice Gaskins on the stop, brings him down hard. This will be 4th down, 7, ball on the 36-yard line.
So they're bringing out, they're going to punt.
Yes.
They're going to punt here, try to nestle it into the corner if they can.
All right, Leon Young back to receive for the Warriors.
He's down around his 10. He might be pushed back by the punt.
Zane Kukar also back there, but Young, he's calling for the fair catch actually, but it
No.
bounces away and then goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
All right.
Not bad punt after all.
No, not at all.
No, you'll
Push
take.
him back.
Hey, anytime you're on defense and you want to start off with Yorktown at their own 15, you take it.
Yes.
Definitely take it with 8:54 to go. 30-13, Patriots on top with the ball.
So Wilson gets to bring his offensive crew out pretty quickly and get a chance to try to move the ball again.
All right, Wakefield, I should say, on top, or starting off at their own 15. Wilson stays in the pocket, looks to his left. This one is complete over there on the far side. Number 85. That is Marque Walton. Not much on the pickup, maybe 4.
Bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, yep. Ball on the 19. Actually, now they're going to call it 2 yards. So they changed that from 2nd and 6 to a 2nd and 8. But the ball can't still be on the 19 if it's 2nd and 8.
He had 3 receivers.
Yep.
He went to the one in the middle. Couldn't close the deal.
He went to his big running back who came out of the slot there, and he couldn't hang on to it. So it'll be 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 17-yard line. So with 8:08 to go.
Big 3rd down play for Wakefield right now. Still plenty of time left in the game, but you want to get some momentum going. If nothing else, you don't want to have to punt and leave Yorktown in great field position.
Right. There is the pitch out to Young. He's not going to get much.
No.
A host of Yorktown defensemen on the stop.
Yeah. He had about 4 tackles on him.
He
on
sure
that play.
did, including Tavon Brown. A lot of people.
Yeah.
4th down and 5.
Tackling by committee.
Yes. 7:45 and counting here. Parker Dean now set to receive this punt, standing in Wakefield territory, by the way, at the Wakefield 47-yard line. And this is going to be a short punt. It's going to bounce, crosses the 45. Right at about the 47.
Yeah. It looked like he was punting it away from Dean.
Yes.
So he turns it over in Wakefield territory, but eliminates the possibility of a long return.
Right. So Yorktown now will take over in Wakefield territory with 7:29 to go.
Good defensive series by Yorktown. They haven't consistently stopped Wakefield this game, but they did it there.
There's the fake. Now the rollout. McBride, he's got a man open. That's Parker Dean. Nice catch. Dean down at about the 16-yard line.
I hope we're going to see a replay. I couldn't get a good look at how he threw the ball. It almost looked like a shot.
Here it is.
Yeah. All right, so short arm action off his front foot.
Right.
And quite the distance. Wow. Impressive display of arm power when you weren't using all of your arm power.
Well, McBride, he's 6'4", 195, so he's got some height on him. 1st down, Yorktown from the 16. McBride now looking to his left. This one incomplete. Intended for Tavon Brown.
Yeah. Who's limping slightly after that
Yes.
play. He might have just stepped the wrong way or something. Staying in the game.
2nd and 10 now from the 16.
But once again, the Yorktown offense basically knocking on the door.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be this if they do score, if they get in the end zone here, this one will really hurt for Wakefield. There's the handoff. And that is number 23, Cameron Logan, the 5'6", 167-pound junior. Here's a replay on Cameron Logan, his first carry of the game, I believe. Nice little cutback move. Inching his way in and out of that line.
Took several Warriors to bring him down.
He did. As he got to the 4. So a gain of 12 for Logan.
And Yorktown is controlling the ball, controlling the game.
Clock ticking, 6:25 to go. 3rd quarter. There's the handoff up the middle, and there, of course, is a touchdown for the Yorktown Patriots.
Yep.
Touchdown! Carrying the ball for the Patriots, number 32, Greg Dalzell. 4 yards on the touchdown run.
Who invited him over here?
We're going to call security.
Call security,
Things are
that's
falling
right.
apart here in the broadcast booth.
That's our man,
No.
Christopher Williams.
Yes, it was very nice, Chris, to hustle over and share the call with us.
That's right.
Charlie Wall in for the PAT.
And it's good. There he is. He's just talking. He never stops.
He never stops. He probably drives his wife's crazy.
He did.
Dinner! You know, you
Greg
just hear him
Dalzell.
making the call at home.
On that TD run, that little 4-yard scamper.
So 37-13, maybe a score that a lot of people would have expected, but I want to defend Wakefield at this point. The ball at times. They've made some defensive stops. They've looked pretty good out there, even though the score is not really reflecting that.
They do sometimes, yes. They haven't opened up the second half looking
Right.
like they did in the first half.
Right.
But now's the time where you try to get some of those points back, play good defense,
Right.
and you know you may not be able to get back into the game, but you still play hard and prepare.
Right.
This is a lesson you learn.
And, you know, a lot of these players are going to face each other next year. So what you do in this game kind of lays down a marker for next year's game.
Well, Riley Wilson, I think, is a junior, so he'll be back next year at Wakefield. And he's a good-looking quarterback. He was a backup at Yorktown, and now he's at Wakefield. Ball goes into the end zone.
Charlie Wall can boot the ball.
Yes, he can. He can.
So we are at 6:19 left in the third quarter. And Wakefield will take over on their own 20. I think they'll probably come out throwing. It's getting a little long in the game, and they've shown they like to do it.
Right.
And Wilson has got some good targets out there.
Yes, he does. All right, Riley Wilson now.
3 receivers to his left.
1st and 10 from the 20. Flag on the play. See if there's a delay. Didn't look like there was any movement. Illegal procedure. I didn't even see anybody move there. Somebody must have moved. Receivers certainly didn't look like they were moving, so I
No.
don't know where procedure came from.
Yeah.
Or illegal procedure, I should say.
Sounds like it might have been off-field procedure or something.
Ah, right there on the line. Right
Okay.
there.
All right.
Great camera work. All right, Riley Wilson now with the throw. Yeah, Marque Walton.
Not very much on the play.
No, very little there, Michael. 37-13, 6 minutes in the third quarter.
They picked up a yard.
Yeah.
Which, when it was 1st and 15, a yard is not going to do much for you. I'm just doing the math.
No, you're
now
right.
making
You're
a judgment here. Just doing
No.
the math.
And you're doing good math. You're doing it. Good job. All right, Wilson up top. He's got a receiver. Incomplete. Intended for Marcus Boyd.
Boyd had his man beat,
He
had
did.
an open field in front of him, but couldn't get his hand on the ball.
Boy, oh Boyd, did he? Let's see, here it is. It was right there. That
It was
on
right
his-
there.
Right there.
It was right there. Good protection by the Wakefield line. Gave Wilson time to make the play.
All right, 3rd and 14. Ball on the Wakefield 16-yard line.
Cue it up and go long again.
Marcus Boyd and Walton on the near side. Boyd now moves in a little bit. All right, Wilson looks like he's going to keep it. He's got to really turn the corner quickly if he wants any running room at all. He finds none. He's taken down.
Pick up maybe about 4 yards, maybe 3 yards on that play.
Quinn Cox with help on that stop. Yeah.
3-yard gain. So the punting unit will come out, and based on where they're punting from, likely Yorktown will take over again in good field position.
Yeah. Parker Dean now. Ryan Alston will punt to him. And Dean this time is at his own 47-yard line.
Still
And he'll
got it.
move up now back into Wakefield territory. Alston with a nice high punt. And it goes out of bounds. Let's see where the official actually marks it. Official walking. Right about the 42-yard line.
42.
Yeah.
A little bit of a high snap, but he got
was.
off. Pretty good punt.
He had a little pressure on him, too, so
Yeah.
that was definitely a good punt by Alston.
Yeah.
4:47 to go in the third.
Now the Wakefield Warriors have to find a way to stop Yorktown and step up big here. Dig deep and play good defense.
All right. Tavon Brown in the slot. Dalzell in the backfield with Joe McBride. McBride looking to his right. He's got a receiver open. Incomplete. Or did he catch it? Are they going to call it a catch? They're going to call that one a catch.
Okay.
Impressive.
Yeah, impressive.
Eric Starr, watch what he did.
Yeah, let's see the replay.
This ball had to bounce off of a body part for it to happen. There's the ball. It must have bounced off of his leg when he was rolling around. He turns around and it falls right in his hands. So that's complete.
It's okay to drop it if you're underneath it when it falls.
Yeah, here, that's right. Here it is. All right, you see the ball. He has it, and it's up in the air now. And it hits him like
And he's still
maybe
up.
on the shoulder or something. McBride back to action. He cuts inside. He gets a couple of yards maybe. It certainly saves his team from losing yards on that one. But here it is again. It looks like it hits Starr right on the shoulder pads probably, or on his chest. It bounces, and it goes right into his hands.
Yeah.
Great concentration.
Yeah. With a healthy dose of luck.
Yeah, right in
Thrown
his
in.
hands, yes.
Yeah. But
Right
beautiful
there.
play. Great camera work by our crew.
As always. All right, there's the pitch to Davon Brown. He finds a hole, cuts it to the outside. Still on his feet, finally taken down from behind. And I'll tell you what.
He is hard to bring down.
Yeah. If Jamal Zagat didn't bring him down, he might have scored.
Yeah.
Because that was a good run.
And he had momentum. So it brings up third and 10 now? We're back to
No, this will be. It was 3rd and 10. They're checking to see if it's a first down.
Right.
They're bringing the chains out. And he's about this
He's
short.
That short.
There
So
it
if
is.
you're Yorktown, what do you do in this situation?
So 3rd and what are you going to call it? 3rd and 1?
3rd and 1. Let's a little bit less than 1. Let's go into some.
Here's what
some
I would
fractions.
do. You tell me what you do. I would do one of two things. Either I would put Greg Dalzell in the backfield and let him punch it through at least to get the first down, or I'd put Tavon Brown back there and I'd play action. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Sounds
He's
good.
going with a full house backfield, so I'm definitely wrong. McBride is under center. He's going to probably do some Mr. O as Tavon Brown.
I don't think
And
he got it.
I don't think he got it.
No. Great defensive play.
Yeah.
See, now I didn't get a chance to say what I've done. I would have kicked the field goal, but that's just me. So.
Right. Well, they're going to measure, and they'll be 4th down if they don't get it. So you
Yeah.
can kick a field goal here if they don't get it.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Got
so
it.
I
was confused about the down.
No, I don't know if he got it though. But I would have had Dalzell just punch it in.
Yeah.
I mean, Dalzell's a big guy, so he's sort of Yorktown's Leon Young, you know. They give
First
it to
down,
him.
he got it. He got it. Good extra effort on his part.
Yeah.
Didn't have much of a place to go, but he went there.
All right, so
Now
it's
that-
1st and 10 from the Wakefield 17. There's a handoff again. This time it is Greg Dalzell, and he's going to score a touchdown. 17 yards up the gut, Greg Dalzell.
Some good blocks, and he made it look easy on his run in.
There he is, Christopher Williams.
I think the sticking with the running game at that point reflects the lateness of the game and the comfortable lead that they have. They want to turn out some clock. because McBride has shown he can find
Yeah.
guys in the end zone at that point.
43-13 now, Michael.
Right, Yorktown's starting to pull away
This
pretty
is
comfortably.
2:52 to go. All right, Charlie Wall now to kick the PAT, and there was movement on the line on the Wakefield side, it looked like. So they'll move it half the distance to the goal.
Which might be a harder kick for all we know. I mean, at some
Yeah.
point you're pretty close as it is.
Right.
So they're still sorting that out.
Yeah, that goes against Wakefield. So 2:52 to go. Wakefield now finding this game, losing this game.
Right.
43-13. It's beyond reach almost now.
Right.
I think I can safely say.
Drilled it.
Yes, he did, and that one is good.
I think it's in the park that's beyond those trees.
It may still be going.
Yeah.
Some of his kicks are not only long, Michael, but they are high. It's like, okay,
yeah.
when's it coming down?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, at this point, Yorktown has got a pretty comfortable lead, but both teams from here on in have a chance to learn something about themselves. Yorktown has got to look for they stay focused, stay concentrated, don't start making a lot of dumb penalties. Don't make a lot of mistakes. Keep your focus, even if you've got a lead like this. And Wayfield's got to see if they can come up with defensive stops to move the ball and stay and keep their grit and keep in the game.
Charlie Wall now to kick off.
He's got to be getting tired of kicking. He's kicked a lot this game so far.
Yeah, but he is on the field a lot. He probably loves that.
I will say this: he's got the highest socks of anybody on the field
Yeah, he
right
does.
now.
Look at him.
That's an old school.
Yeah.
I like my socks kind of style.
See my socks. Love my socks. All right.
And he was trying to send that ball to where he sent the field goal, somewhere back behind the trees.
That was Jamal Zagat who caught that one back there. So ball on the 20. Wakefield, led by first-year coach Wayne Hogwood. They won the first two games of the season.
Right.
Against Marshall and Mason.
Right.
Those two Route 7 schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they've lost every game since.
Right. 4 straight since
Yeah,
then.
4 straight. So.
But this is sort of the toughest part of their schedule, including this
Right.
game. So
Right.
when this 5-game stretch is really the hump of them for the season. They'll try to finish
It's
strong.
funny how it works, because I'll talk about it after this play, because Yorktown, the favorite in the National District, Falls Church actually has surprised some teams this year, and Yorktown beat them, I think, by 3 points when they met. You know what I mean?
Right.
You never know what's going to happen. You never
never
know
know.
what happens on the field at any level, even if it's
Right.
the high school level. And
And
Falls
so-
Church has surprised some teams. There's some analysts this year with how well they've done
Right.
so far.
And sometimes a game is going to get changed by just a close call or a close play early in the game that changes the momentum.
And there's a penalty against Yorktown.
So they'll start from their 35.
That's right.
First and
Good
10.
field position. All right, to the outside, Riley Wilson. He's taken down. Nothing doing there.
Nothing doing. I'm not sure he made back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, we were talking about Charlie Wall's socks, but I like that Wakefield, especially the center, the big fella for Wakefield, Hector Paz.
Yeah.
He's got his pink socks
Oh,
up high. There's a couple Wakefield Warriors that do, but the big guy, I don't know if we can ever get a focus on him. He is the center for Wakefield, Hector Paz.
Right.
It's nice to see that.
Showing support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Couple offensive linemen for Wakefield. They have that going on right now. Well, that pass intended for Bonilla.
Yep.
It went through his hands. Not the easiest catch to make, though,
Right.
as he had to reach back a little bit.
Right. He's got to spin and reach. But he was wide open.
Yeah, he was.
Get the ball in his hands, you got a big gain. Now we're under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Still a 31-point margin.
There he is. There's Hector.
There's Hector with the Sox. Hector looks the kind of guy we want to run around, not at.
Yeah, don't mess with the Hector.
Don't mess
There's
with
a
Hector.
deep ball, and that one's going to be well overthrown. Intended for Alex Centeju.
Right. On defense, Charles Contreras could have tried for interception, but he turned the wrong way. He didn't know where the pass was going. But he made a good effort to try to intercept that ball. Brings up 4th and 12.
This will be 4th and 12, and they're punting, and Parker Dean standing at his own 35-yard line. Ryan Alston on the punt. Ball bounces short.
And out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds.
All right, so let's see what Wakefield defense can do.
Yeah.
They found it hard to stop the Yorktown Patriots so far.
Here comes that all-famous chant now by the Yorktown fans. I believe, we will win. There's some college campuses that do it now. There was Utah State did it not too long ago. 15,000, 16,000 in the arena.
Right.
And the whole stadium did it at one time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I happened to catch that.
They are enjoying homecoming. The Yorktown faithful.
Oh, yeah. That pass is complete. That's Parker Dean. Good catch, and he even picked up a few extra yards on that. Yorktown not only believes they can win, but most assuredly they will win tonight, being up 44-13 as we close out the third quarter.
Dean, good extra effort to pick up some more yards after the catch. The ball's up to the 37. Now, Afshin, are you a little bit happy with the officiating this half?
I feel better.
You had some discomfort.
I feel better.
Okay.
I'm wondering what our head official's looking at right now and, what's going on. But
I think he's checking his messages.
I think so.
Yeah. It's a Friday night.
Honey, when are you coming home?
Yeah. You're out again on a Friday night? What is it you do again?
What do you do? What did they teach you out there at Notre Dame?
Oh, wait, you let it slip.
I did.
You were keeping us in the dark about Notre Dame versus Ohio State.
I did.
So you didn't want to incur the wrath of the Notre Dame.
No.
Because don't forget, Yorktown flip back to cross country for a second. Last year, one of the best runners, Ryan Hart. He's running for Notre Dame this year.
Well, I wish him the best of luck.
All right, very good.
Him, that runner, I want him to do well.
Yeah.
Some of you know, I'm a huge Michigan Wolverines fan, and our man Chuck in the truck as well is too. All things Michigan sports, even the Tigers. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. So I see these officials, anybody from Notre Dame or Ohio State, are biggest rivals historically, like for 100 years.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, just stay away from me. No, I mean that in all in fun though.
Yeah.
Tavon Brown, look at him go. I know all about the history of Notre Dame, football anyway, going way back. So I used to actually like Notre Dame as a kid. Great running.
Great
running, absolutely.
But then you drank the Michigan Blue Kool-Aid.
I did, I sure did.
And the rest is history.
That was Cameron Logan, by the way. The rest is history as we close out the third quarter, 44-13. Yeah, I was disappointed, Michael, when I told you that, I'm a little sad right now because of the Detroit Tigers, and then you pull out your Boston Red Sox watch. What's that all about, man? What's that all about?
No, here's the thing. I am a New Englander,
But you are a New Englander.
but I'm from New Haven, Connecticut.
Right.
I'm a town called Branford, and we used to call ourselves the Combat Zone because it's kind of where the Boston fans come down from Boston, and the Yankee fans come up from New York.
You're right there at
And
that.
you've got about equal numbers. And
there.
yeah, so I learned that's actually what helped me, I think, in the debate club in high school. I got that early grounding in sports debating.
Well, you talk about rivalries. I mean, I mentioned Michigan, Ohio State, but the Yankees and Red Sox.
Red Sox, yeah.
That's huge, especially on the East Coast.
It's funny. My father was a high school principal and diehard Red Sox fan. The assistant principal was diehard Yankee fan. And I was dropping by his school once in January, and these two guys were going at it about which team was better. And I said, guys, come on, it's the off season. And I don't even remember which one said to me. They just said, Michael, there is no off season. That's a rivalry. That's a rivalry.
Yes. But you were in the combat zone, so how did you end up being a Red Sox fan?
Oh, my father was a Red Sox fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Yeah.
rooting for the evil empire. as they
No,
like to
no,
call it.
it's yeah.
Okay.
No.
You know, Derek Jeter's the Kalamazoo kid. He's from Michigan.
That's right.
That's neither here nor there. McBride unloads. Incomplete. He did all his schooling, junior high and high school in Kalamazoo. Here's McBride rolling out now. Nice ball. He floated it up there. Could have been caught.
Yeah.
And then Derek Jeter ended up, going to the University of Michigan and bowed out after, I think, the first. I don't even know if he went for one semester. He said, I'm going pro.
Yeah.
And he did. He said,
how's
"I'm
that
going."
worked out for him?
I think it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
I think he made quite a few mistakes, but
Yeah.
it worked. No, he didn't. Derek Jeter's one of the best of all time.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should get back to the football game.
Yes, we should.
Just
There is
as
a football game going
yeah.
with 11:55 to go. Yorktown punting, and this one was almost blocked. There is a running or roughing into the kicker penalty.
Yes.
That's coming right away, so that'll be a Yorktown first down. And just for some of the casual fans, had he blocked it and then still ran into the kicker, it would not have been a penalty.
Right.
Just so you know, but he did not block it.
Right.
Let's see if he tipped it, though, because the punt didn't go very far.
No.
And maybe that's what they're discussing. If he tipped it, if one official saw a tip or thought he tipped it.
That's exactly what they're discussing, I think.
I couldn't tell.
Doesn't look like he got anything
I
on the
don't think
ball.
so.
No.
So the officials, they could then be discussing if is it a running into the kicker or roughing the kicker penalty.
Right.
And those are two different penalties.
Yeah, this is hard to call.
Let's see. Here's the official call
It looks like
from Mike Goldman.
Who's coming back out, though, so.
Well, let's see what they do here. Well,
They're going to mark off some yardage.
they're going to mark off some yardage. And the difference between running and roughing is 5 yards and 15 yards. Let's say it was 4th and 6, and it was running. They'd mark off the 5 yards, and it would be 4th and 1, and Yorktown would punt. But in any case, it was 4th and 1, so either penalty was going to be a first down. But the difference is a 5-yarder and a 15-yarder, and it's definitely a 15-yarder. So.
Big play for the Patriots to contain the ball. Well, so far the fourth quarter's not going well for the Wakefield Warriors.
No, it's not.
Wakefield getting set.
So now Yorktown has the ball based on that roughing the kicker penalty. 1st and 10 at the Wakefield 39-yard line. 44-13 under the Friday night lights from Greenbrier Stadium. Afshin Benab, Michael Shea, and the Arlington Independent Media crew here. And there is the handoff. Cameron Logan breaks one tackle. Gets brought down from behind after he gains a significant amount of yards.
Significant amount of yards. And I think Yorktown is likely to stick to the ground game from this point. They want to control the game and run out the clock.
There he is. They call out 9 yards on that run.
He had company most of the way, but he managed to get 9 yards.
Kareem Hall on the stop. All right, 9 yards. Ball at the 30, 2nd and 1.
Still got a couple runners in the backfield.
11 minutes left. Oh, fumble off the snap.
He fell on it, though, so Yorktown should retain the ball. Yeah, Matthew Paredes recovered the ball.
Yep.
So now it's 3rd and 1.
Yep, 3rd and 1 now. 10:30 to go. Covered the ball right at the line of scrimmage, so nothing gained, nothing lost.
McBride went and got some instruction from the sideline.
There he is under center. There's the handoff again. And this is a 1st down,
Yep.
and that is number 35, Clark Winston. Travis Clark Winston on that one. 5'6", 163-pound sophomore is in the game. Yeah.
Showing some speed and the ability to get that 1st down. Well, I think Yorktown is what I was talking about before about staying focused, not making mistakes. They've been able to do that, even with this large lead.
Oh, yeah.
Good disciplined team.
That's the mark of a Coach Hansen team once again. That is Travis Clark Winston once again. Looks like he's going to be in the game probably for the duration of it,
Yes.
Especially in short yardage situation.
And if they control the ball, he's going to get a fair number of touches between here and the end of the game.
All right, McBride under center now. It looks like he wants to call timeout, and he does.
Smart move.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a comfortable lead. You might not still be sweating the details, but he didn't like what he saw, so he wanted timeout.
Take your time. Homecoming night here at Greenbrier. And it looks like they had a lot of fun, didn't they?
I think they did. You see, we've got a flag out here in front of us. They've had different things out on the field.
They had the parade earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did well.
And I would say a lot of the students are wearing something that says Yorktown on their shirts. Not everybody.
Not everybody.
You've got a few, Nike sellouts here, but the students are mostly going with the program.
I gotta say, I've said this many times, and of course, we do a show at AIM called the Nation's Capital Sports Show, and I think I said it on our last broadcast of that. I think Yorktown fans are some of the most spirited in the whole Northern Virginia area.
Yeah.
They always show up, football, basketball. I've seen them at other events too, and those fans just show up.
Right.
Not much on the game there, but you got to give credit to the Yorktown school spirit and the spirit squad or whatever they want to call themselves, but they are always at games.
Yes.
Road games as well, especially road games in Arlington.
Right.
Yorktown loves to go to W&L.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they get me laughing and smiling sometimes. They're pretty cool.
So Stephen Glagolo coming into the game for the Patriots.
Yeah. All right, there is the handoff. 5 yard. Needed 5 for the 1st down.
And they continue to control the ball and control the clock.
Gaskins on the stop, gain of 1 yard on that play.
So 3rd and short yardage.
So Giagola.
Giagola. I
Now
do
in
apologize. I
for
think I said his name wrong the first time.
I think Stephen Giagola, the 5'8", 128 sophomore, 128 pounds. You got some sophomores in this game now.
Right.
That's nice. Hanson's letting them get their reps in, get them on the field, let them play, get the workout going, get used to it, because some of these kids will be back next year and they're going to be playing.
Right. It's quite a drop down from McBride to Giola in terms of the height, though.
Oh yeah, you go. Giagola, I think is he listed at 5'8"?
5'8".
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 5'8".
This is 5'8", and McBride
6'4". So
yes, there's a run around the end, and that is number 35, Travis Clark Wilson.
A long pickup.
Yes, he picks up the first down there. The stop.
In Yorktown, in a familiar place, near the goal line.
Yeah. But there's a flag on the play. And that goes against Yorktown. Bring it back. $7:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. So now this will be a fourth down, 4 yards to go. They brought this one back near the 20. There is the handoff.
Is it Parker Dean on the run?
No, that one was Thomas Richardson, but I don't know if he got the first down, Michael. He may be. I think he was short. Oh, that was turnover on downs. Okay.
Turnover on downs.
Yep, because they went for it on 4th and 4. So.
Yeah. No, I would have gone for the field goal, but
Well, I'll tell you what. That's another sign of a Bruce Hanson team. They take big leads. He does not run up the score. Right. There are some high school coaches, they don't care, and they'll try to put 60 on the board. Hanson never does that.
Right.
He never does that.
I know some games it's obvious he could do that.
Right. Oh, yeah.
He's got the tools.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, he's got his good friend now coaching on the other side. So.
Right.
Robertson on the carry there.
Cut back a couple of times, found some yards.
Right.
Clock continues to tick, though. 7:15 left to go in the game.
Right, there's another handoff. This one not going anywhere.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
But overall, I think Wakefield has got to feel a little disappointed in tonight's game, but they've got to feel pretty good. I mean, they're making progress as a team, and they haven't beaten Yorktown since before any of these players were born.
Right.
So at this point, to them, looking pretty good in the first quarter and having some good possessions is something to think about and build on.
There's a handoff. That I could not make out the number. That is a small running back, number 14 for Wakefield, Daquan Holmes.
Daquan Holmes. I think he's got some receptions tonight. Holmes.
Holmes?
I think. We've talked about him.
It is now Wakefield now 5:55 and counting.
First and 10.
Yep.
Riley Wilson's got some receivers out to both sides. Yep.
That was a big hit. That is Robertson again, Chris Robertson with the carry.
Let's see the replay.
Yeah, there's a replay again.
Yep.
Yeah, they stuck him.
Just doesn't have the opportunity to get anywhere at that point.
Clock running, 5:05 to go here in the fourth. 44-13, Yorktown on top. All right, there is the handoff again. That is to that speedy number 14 guy, Daquan Holmes. Daquan Holmes on the carry there.
Yeah, Yorktown defense has shown a lot of speed in pursuing them along the line and not letting him turn that corner.
Right. Yeah, they've got speed along the line. All right, 3rd and 7 now. There's a receiver for Wakefield on the near side. He's got a white helmet. Let's see, Wilson going to the far side. That one's complete, I believe. I don't know if it's...
He collided with the downs marker as he
did.
went out of bounds. So if this is like a foul ball in baseball, it counts as a home run.
That's right.
I don't know.
Jeremiah DeBello, the white helmet. He's in the huddle right now. We're just, chucking the truck like so they find the man in the white cap. There's the young fella in the white helmet.
He's driving Chuck crazy right now.
He's on the near side. There he is.
Let's see if Riley Wilson wants to find the guy in the white helmet. They're going to go for him 4th.
Even his jersey's a little different.
Oh. Great stop.
Yes, it was.
35?
Robertson on the carry there. I want them to.
Stores,
Yeah.
another good tackle from behind.
We've called his name quite a bit. I want Riley Wilson to throw it to the man in the white helmet.
Just to see what would happen.
That's right. Just to see what would happen. That's right. Jeremiah DeBello. That's it, though. That was a 4th down.
Right, turnover on downs.
Yes, turnover. There he is. It's good seeing you, Jeremiah. Did you know Jeremiah was a bullfrog? You know that? Now we're really showing our age because these kids who are watching, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
He was a good friend of mine, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 for the
Like to
Pack.
drink his wine, I think. Or I could be confusing this song.
All right. No, you're not. You're on target. You're on target.
All right. And like the Yorktown Patriots on many a Friday night, he always had a mighty fine time.
You did. That's right. Patriots. They're having a fine time tonight.
They are. Wakefield will try to go back and build on it, though.
Giagola in at quarterback. So he'll finish out this. He came in a possession earlier, and he's getting some reps in. It's nice to see that. Coach Hansen puts in those younger players.
Only a sophomore. Oh, someone moved. Yeah, flags are down.
Chris Robertson moved on that one. He definitely moved. He jumped that gun. He was trying to time it, and he was at least in the neutral zone when the ball was snapped.
Yeah, he needs a new watch if he's going to time it like that. That's that watch is running fast.
He may try it again. He's like, whatever. Let's see. I'll try it again, see if the official can catch me.
Right. If he can get one of his teammates to distract the official, he might be able to get away with this.
Yeah. Yeah, they are the officiating crew, to their credit, they are short tonight. They are short, I think, by 1. So.
There were times when it seemed like they weren't playing with a full deck. So.
Well, that's what happens when you're from those two schools. You just don't have it. 240 and counting.
Second and 5.
All right, there's the handoff. Nothing doing there. Yep, that is number 35 again. Clark Winston. Stephen Giagola, the quarterback.
Okay. It was Glagola. It wasn't. I thought this might be Glagola.
No,
Okay,
Giagola,
right,
yeah.
All right.
I think. Yeah, maybe it is Glagola.
Now we're short. We're both,
Glagola.
we're both not able to read with our glasses.
Man, yeah, we both have glasses and we can't read.
But that's
Glagola.
Yeah. But we can see the score on the board.
That's right. Travis Clark wins
44
takes
to
the
13.
handoff. If the Glagola family is watching, pardon us.
Pardon us. We meant no disrespect.
Yes, we didn't. And it looked like Giagola on the roster,
It
but
did.
it's Glagola. And this is what happens, right, Michael, when the game is out of reach and you have like 6-7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We're down to a minute 10, but this is what happens when the game is out of reach with, like, you know, eons of time left. One minute now. There's a keeper.
And he decides to slide.
Yeah, he did. He may have done it too early, though.
Yeah.
Man,
Well, he
looks
was
like
running. He wasn't running the same side with the chains, so it's hard. It might have been hard for him to see it.
They give it to him. They gave him the first down.
All right.
Glagola with a nice little slide.
Yeah.
That was a good slide.
He knew when to slide.
RG3 could learn to slide like him, right? Now he's just going to down it. Again, another mark of Bruce Hansen's team. They're not trying. He's not trying to score.
No.
Not trying to run it up. It doesn't matter who's on the other side of the field.
And it also explains the slide.
That's right.
Not fighting for the yardage. But so they'll take another knee, and then that should be it.
And that should be it. That is it under the Friday Night Lights here from Greenbrier Stadium. I think I can say the score. The final score, Yorktown 44, Wakefield 13. In what turned out to be a really good first half in an Arlington County matchup.
That's right. And I will give credit to the Wakefield offense. They looked a little better than the 13 points would suggest.
They did.
But they're still no match for Yorktown.
They did. But
It's something they can build on.
On a sour note, MJ Stewart, great first quarter.
Right.
He got hurt in the second half. Oh, I'm sorry, in the second quarter.
Right.
And, you know, he had to miss the rest of the game. He missed 2.5 quarters. Hopefully he'll be okay. Maybe it was nothing more than a hyperextended knee. He was brought down from behind as he went up the middle, and it looked like his leg turned or maybe his knee buckled. I think it was hyperextended just from watching it, but what do I know? You know, hopefully it's nothing more than that. He limped, but under his own power.
And he stayed. He stayed for the half. Unfortunately, we can't find Michelle Tafoya on the sidelines to get an insight into what is going on with MJ Stewart. We'll try to find her next game.
No. And Pam Oliver couldn't replace her tonight, so she was busy. So
we're flying blind here in the
that's
booth.
right.
We've got
And
no intelligence.
And again, apologies to Stephen's family. Glagola.
Glagola. We're not
That's
flying
Giagola.
blind. We're reading
Right,
blind
we're
as well.
Because the roster is a little small, so we had a hard time reading that last name.
But next week, I expect AIM will be covering the Washington Lee.
I think we're going to cover the
We're going to
Centerville.
try.
Yes,
it's
we're
always
going to try.
a bit tough, but we're going to try that.
We'll try to cover the Centerville Washington League game. Centerville, one of the best teams in the whole DMV, District, Maryland, and Virginia area. I think right now they're ranked number 3 in most high school polls. Even Max Prep has them in the top 5 in the DMV, and I think they're in the top 50 in the country. So they're a really good football team.
Playing good football this year.
Yeah.
They're 5-1 going into tonight's action. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And, you know, early on in the season for the Generals, I thought they had some questions about their offense. Consistently getting it started. They seem to have solved that. They're putting points on the board and moving the ball.
Yeah, Sam Appel for Washington Lee doing a great job
Yeah.
over there. And Josh Shapiro absolutely always has his team ready no matter who they play. So hopefully we'll be able to cover that game. Centerville, one of the best teams in the area against Washington Lee, a tough Washington Lee Generals football team.
And I hope we'll see Wakefield again this season because we're expecting to cover at least one game on their field and maybe another game when they're the visitor.
The Generals?
Wakefield.
Wakefield, yeah,
I
believe
Wakefield.
we
We're
may
see them
have
at
one
least
more.
again because you take a look at where they've been the last few years, where they were tonight. There's been progress. They're probably disappointed. They're now 2-5.
Yeah.
But Coach Hogwood has got to feel like his team is starting to make those steps to play more winning football.
And I like what I see on the field. Coach Hogwood is dealing with a lot more players than some of the coaches of the past, you know, have dealt with. He's got a decent field.
Right.
He has fielded a decent team, no pun intended, just by numbers. Usually you see 25, you know, he's got a little bit more than that out there, and that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That maybe things are turning around at Wakefield, and he's just the man for the job.
Yeah, and I think he recruits players because he creates that sense of excitement and possibility. And, yeah, he's done a great job of getting guys to show up and put on the uniform.
Right. Well, we'll see what he does. Good luck to him the rest of the way and into the future. And, of course, good luck to also Coach Bruce Hanson at Yorktown. Right. So, final thoughts before we get out of here?
Fun game. We should just get out of here.
We should just get out of here?
We just got to before Yorktown scores again.
Final score, Yorktown 44, Wakefield 13 here from Greenbrier Stadium. From Michael Shea, I'm Afshin Banab, wishing you good night, good luck, and from the rest of the Arlington Independent Media crew, have a safe weekend and week, everybody. We'll see you next week from War Memorial Stadium. Good night.